Oil Technical Analysis, November 25th, FXEmpire.com. The oil markets, especially the light sweet crude that you see in front of you, did have a little bit of action during the very thin Thanksgiving Day session. You can see that the 95 level has been an area of support, and that is exactly where we bounced from on Thursday. We think that the support is likely to hold, although there is no 100% guarantee, obviously, but it does look very supportive in this area. We think a bounce is coming, but we also see the $100 mark as being psychologically significant and could repel prices. Certainly, we will find resistance at 100 and possibly a little higher, roughly 103 or so, which was the recent highs. So we think that any positive action here could be bought, but more along the lines of a scalp playing in a range. We don't expect a long-term opportunities in this market quite yet, as EU-driven headlines can spook markets and spook risk assets, which of course oil is. Revised GDP numbers downward for the United States also doesn't bode well for oil in the long term, but certainly the trend here recently has been up, so we have to play the market as it comes and not try to guess whether or not it will change its tune. Looking at the Brent markets, a little bit of a rise during the Thursday session, and again, we are sitting just above a fairly significant support level, in this case, the 105 level. We think that there could be a little bit of a bounce from here as well, and we are expecting a little bit of a bounce. We would possibly buy into some bullish action, but again, treat this more of as a range-bound scalpers market, as the oil markets will almost undoubtedly be looking for some type of direction as the world's economies come into question, and of course, the demand for oil will fall precipitously if the economies slow down. Keeping this in mind, we have a very uncertain background. So bullish actions, although they appear to be the norm of the markets here recently, could possibly quite suddenly reverse. So we have a line in the sand, so to speak, of 105, and we only want to buy as long as we're above that. And at this point in time, are willing to take short nibbles and not necessarily swing for longer term trades.